Cataclysm by Gboy is somewhat of a mixed bag in a way. Some of the parts in the level are up there in the Hall of Fame of Geometry Dash, while other parts in the level are pretty eh. But what would happen if I made a part in Cataclysm? Well, let's just find out. So the first thing that I gotta do is obviously decide which part that I'm gonna delete and remake myself. And I feel like the part that I want to redo is this UFO right here and this ship part right here, as a lot of people call this the worst part of Cataclysm. So let's just delete this part then. And yeah, that's the entire part gone. I'm still gonna keep this normal speed portal, as that's definitely needed for this. But yeah, let's just begin with the gameplay. So I want to do like a click pattern like this to begin with. So maybe you'll start off with a blue orb like this. I want to use like a lot of portals with this and kind of just like make the same type of gameplay but good this time. Maybe I'll do like a thing like this with a blue orb and a blue pad. I think that works, yeah. Then put a blue orb right here where you land on a structure. I'm pretty proud of this UFO gameplay, and after beating the Legions, I noticed that my UFO gameplay has changed a lot and is much better than what it used to be. And then I feel like right here, I'll probably do like a ship part, like in the original part. Yeah, you can turn mini at this point. Yeah, I don't even know how this will go. Maybe I can use like some more portals in this part as well. Let's just say some simple portal stuff like this. I mean, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, why does it go like that far? Have to make it like a pink orb then? I mean, maybe. I can turn you back into big size here and then do like a straight flight here. Okay, I think that works. I think that works. I might want to half space this and place like another spike here so that this can be like a full club step monster. Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. So yeah, that took 12 minutes to make, surprisingly. It's not that huge of a portion of the level, but then again, the other parts of this level are definitely like way more iconic or like better, I guess. I think what I'll do now is just work on some structuring for this, and after I've done the structuring, then I'll obviously begin with the decoration. So yeah, let's do some structuring now. And that was the entire thing structured already, which is pretty surprising. Yeah, let's just play through this and see how all of the gameplay looks like so far. Dude, I'm such a fan of this gameplay. I really like this gameplay, man. And next up was the decoration, which I felt like would be kinda hard due to the expectations I had with this. But since I'm literally making my own 1.9 stealth level, it wasn't really that bad. I'm actually super proud of this decoration. Well, I feel like the first thing I'll do is probably come up with a block design for all of this. And what I want to do two different types of block design for this. One for these smaller chunks right here, and maybe do it for the pillars as well. And one for these bigger structures. So yeah, let's begin with this structure right here. So first of all, I kind of want to use some of maybe these bricks right here. Let's just change color 1 to be like a dark red crimson color. Yeah, like that probably. So yeah, that's a good start. Let's add like these blocks as well. I'm gonna add some like connector details to the inside of this. Like let's say these ones. I'll probably make them be color 1 as well. Or maybe even color 3. So I feel like I can also add like some glow to the top of the structure, which will also be on color 3. I mean, what if I make color 1 blending as well? Oh, wow. Okay, I just fixed the problem by making this blending. Jeez, that looks so much better. Looking back at this design, I'm actually surprised that you were able to make this back in 1.9, and I feel like the colors in this block were super well done. And then I'll add some 3D to this, because for some reason Gboy did not add 3D to Cataclysm. I mean, I don't know how like smart it is to add 3D to this right now, because the background is literally black. Let's say, yeah, right when you go into the part, the background will like just go to like a very, very slight reddish color. And then I'll just add some spikes in the center right here and see which of these colors would work the nicest. I mean, I might just want to make this be like slightly orangish, not like exactly black, but close to black. I then added some glow to the spikes and added some pretty unique pulses to the part, but because pulses are so boring, let's just do a time lapse of them. Yeah, I really like that. I feel like what I want to do now is just copy and paste this block design to the rest of these structures in the part, except for these little structures right here where I'll come up with a different design for those. So yeah, let's just do the block design time lapse as I always do. And while I'm filling in the block design, I'll humbly ask you to please subscribe. I spend a lot of time on these videos, so any support would be highly appreciated. I also have memberships, so smash that join button for tons of cool perks. But anyways, let's get back to if I had a part in Cataclysm. Okay, so I think that's all of the block design for the main structures filled in. I actually really like this part now. It's definitely nowhere near done, I can say that at least. But we're closing in. I began with a secondary block design, which is basically just the classic 9 circles blocks combined with some glow and a simple 3D. And after copy and pasting that throughout the part, I began with the next addition to the part. I feel like what I want to do now are some ground spikes for this. Feel like I want to try to use like maybe these ones or maybe these ones. I mean, I can try to use these ones. I want to do something very similar to this, but there's definitely some changes which I'm gonna add. Like, let's say I can use these ones, put them on color 2, and then I think it's these ones that are the most like different. Yeah, maybe I can try to do something like this even, and then place like these blocks underneath, or maybe not those, but like, yeah, it's these ones. I want to try to use those, so those can be below, and then maybe I can even add some glow to this. That's actually pretty cool. And then I'll do just like what this ground spike design does, and add some bushes to this, because like, if you remember, bushes were superior back in 1.9. Well, I feel like that's it for the ground spikes as well, so yeah, let's just put that throughout the part as well. This took a bit of time to make, but it was worth it because they looked really nice. Also, this video took so long to make that I literally beat Cataclysm in the middle of making this video. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that should be all of the ground spikes filled in, and yeah, the part just feels way more filled in now. Dude, I'm like loving this right now. My god, this is turning out great. Well, I feel like I'll begin with some saw blades right now. I feel like that'll be the last step before I begin onto some more air deco stuff. Oh, this looks cool. I like that. I'm trying to find something that's big, but not like massive, you know? Like something that's like a good size, but it's not like too big. I need to stop preview animations for this and like just kind of figure out what I could do with this. You know what? I think that's fine. And then also, I can try to add some chains to this as well. Let's say I'll add a big chain that'll connect to the ground, and then a small chain which won't connect to the ground. I do gotta come up with a design for the smaller saw blades, I think. So yeah, let's just see what I can do for those. Yeah, so that was pretty quick. Oh wait, I forgot this saw blade right here. My bad, guys. And honestly, I could just end the video off right here and just say, yeah, I think this is good enough. I might just end the video off right now. However, I can go further with this, so let's go further with this by adding some air deco. Now, most of this air deco was literally recycled from my 1.9 level, so I'll go over the unique details instead in this video. Dude, I'm curious how stars work in Cataclysm. And then what if I try to do like a unique thing where like it's kinda like this? Like I'll probably just put these where there isn't that much air deco. I don't think I want to spam these too much though. I'll try to like make them be as nice as possible, you know. This is actually really surprising as I did not expect this to look as good as it did. I also think some arrows could work. Like I think these arrows did exist back in 1.9. So maybe if I stagger them a bit like this, then they could probably work. Yeah, I like them as well. Bro, it's kind of funny, like, the difference between this part right here and this part right here. I feel like the final thing that I want to add now is, of course, the names of the members of my channel to the parts. Thank you so much to all of my members: Dastinity, GhostXan, RST621, Il Padre, Qafo, Felmix9, Wowzy, RionFX, SkechyGD, Rolling 2400, KirbyaxolotlGMD, Ripluck, NEOntixx, Labrat, Lavixter, Tekain, and Mizuno. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is probably some of my favorite decoration I've made, despite only being made in the limitations of 1.9. There might have been some features that were actually from 2.0, and if that's the case, then I'm kinda sorry. But then again, Cataclysm did get a 2.0 update, so maybe this is allowed after all. And finally, let's just add some eyes to these clubstep monsters. Yeah, that's pretty goofy. And also pretty funny. Well, let's just get to the final showcase of the part.